It's 2:17 a.m. Your eyes snap open in the darkness. You weren't dreaming, and no sound woke you. It was that familiar, relentless pressure, that urgent call from your own body telling you it's time to go again. The floor feels cold beneath your feet. You navigate the dark hallway, your hand tracing the wall for balance, every step a conscious effort to avoid a stumble that could change your life in an instant. You tell yourself this is just a normal part of getting older, a simple frustration. But what if I told you that belief is one of the biggest health mistakes you could be making? What if these nightly interruptions are not normal, but a critical warning flare your body is shooting up, signaling for help? Welcome to Healthy Steps Seniors. I'm your host, and here we pair timeless life wisdom with trusted, science-backed medical advice to help you not just age, but thrive. Today, we are tackling one of the most disruptive issues for Americans over 60, nighttime urination, a condition doctors call nocturia. And we're going to do it not with expensive prescriptions, but with a trip to your local grocery store. In this video, we will reveal 5 powerhouse foods that can help you reclaim your nights and achieve the deep, uninterrupted sleep you deserve. We'll explain the powerful science behind each one, backed by clinical research. And stay with me until the end, because the #1 food on our list is a mineral supercharger that not only helps your bladder, but also calms your mind and relaxes your entire body. Even more importantly, I'll show you the single biggest mistake people make when preparing it, a mistake that literally washes its most powerful benefits down the drain. A peaceful night's sleep is within your reach. Let's take the first step together. Number 5. Your bladder's gentle companion. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Prunes are for digestion, and you are absolutely right. But that is precisely why they are our first line of defense against a restless night. Let me tell you about a gentleman I know. We'll call him Arthur. Arthur is a retired history teacher, a man of routine and order, but for months, constipation had become his unwelcome companion. He felt bloated and uncomfortable, but he was most frustrated by waking up 3, sometimes 4 times a night. He couldn't understand the connection. Here's the piece of the puzzle he was missing, a mechanical reality that our medical team, led by Dr. Christopher Wilson, often explains. Imagine your colon as a neighbor living in the apartment next to your bladder. When that neighbor is backed up and cluttered, when you're constipated, it bulges and presses against the shared wall. This constant physical pressure on your bladder reduces its ability to hold urine, sending false alarms to your brain that it's time to go, even when it's barely half full. This isn't just a theory, it's a well-documented clinical observation. A comprehensive 2021 overview in the medical journal Reviews in Urology consistently highlighted the strong link between chronic constipation and urinary symptoms like frequency and urgency. The report found that when the constipation is resolved, the urinary issues often significantly improve. This is where prunes perform their quiet magic. They contain a brilliant duo of soluble and insoluble fiber. Think of insoluble fiber as a gentle broom, sweeping your digestive tract to ensure regularity and prevent that physical pressure on your bladder. Then, soluble fiber dissolves to form a soothing gel, which helps stabilize your blood sugar levels throughout the night. Another key benefit, as wild blood sugar swings can also be a trigger for waking up. The key here is consistency, not overwhelming quantity. You don't need a giant bowl. For most adults, 3 to 4 prunes a day is the perfect, gentle amount to get your system back on a regular schedule. You can have them with breakfast, or as a calming snack about 2 hours before bed. A wonderful tip is to prepare stewed prunes, which are even easier to digest. Simply simmer 8 to 10 prunes in a small saucepan covered with water, perhaps with a cinnamon stick for warmth, for about 15 minutes until they're soft and plump. Store them in the fridge for a few days. This simple ritual can take the pressure off, literally.
Number 4. Your brain's serotonin switch. Kiwi. Our first food addressed a physical pressure problem. This next one tackles a chemical one right inside your brain. I recently spoke with a woman named Carol. She described her sleep as being thin as parchment paper. The slightest noise, the creak of the floorboards, or the faintest signal from her bladder was enough to jolt her awake. Carol's problem wasn't just waking up, it was an inability to achieve deep, consolidated sleep. To sleep through the night, your brain needs to produce a crucial hormone, melatonin. Think of melatonin as the key that unlocks the door to deep sleep. But to make that key, your body first needs a material called serotonin. Serotonin is a neurotransmitter that governs mood, but it's also the direct precursor to melatonin. Stress, age, and diet can deplete our serotonin levels, leaving our bodies without the raw materials needed for a good night's rest. This is where the humble kiwi becomes a superstar. Kiwis are a rare and potent source of serotonin itself. When you eat one, you are giving your body a direct deposit of the very building block it needs for melatonin production. But that's not all. Kiwis are also packed with powerful antioxidants like vitamin C. Chronic, low-grade inflammation, which can be present in conditions like prostatitis, can disrupt the brain's sleep-regulating chemicals. The anti-inflammatory compounds in kiwi help calm this systemic noise, creating a peaceful internal environment for sleep. The science on this is remarkably direct. A landmark study from Taipei Medical University, published in the Asia-Pacific Journal of Clinical Nutrition, had participants eat 2 kiwis 1 hour before bed every night for 4 weeks. The results were astounding. Participants fell asleep 35% faster. They slept 13% longer, and they reported a 29% improvement in their overall sleep quality, meaning fewer nighttime awakenings. The science gives us a clear protocol. Eat 2 medium-sized kiwis about 60 to 90 minutes before bedtime. This gives your body the perfect amount of time to digest the fruit and begin the beautiful chemical process of converting serotonin to melatonin. No complex recipe needed, just a spoon and this powerful, sweet fruit. Number 3. The prostate protector, pumpkin seeds. All right, we've now arrived at what many urologists and nutritionists consider a cornerstone of male urinary health. Gentlemen, if you are over 50 and find yourself making that weary trip to the bathroom more than once a night, this is especially for you. Let me introduce you to Robert. Robert is a passionate woodworker who loves spending hours in his workshop. But recently, a condition called benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH, more commonly known as an enlarged prostate, began to rule his life. The gland was putting pressure on his urethra, making it impossible to feel like he could ever fully empty his bladder. This meant the time-to-go signal returned with frustrating speed, day and night. The health of the prostate is directly linked to nighttime frequency. Pumpkin seeds are nature's targeted therapy for this very issue. And their power comes from a dynamic duo of minerals, zinc and magnesium. First, let's talk about zinc. As Dr. Wilson explains, the prostate gland contains the highest concentration of zinc of any soft tissue in the human body. It is absolutely essential for healthy prostate function and for keeping inflammation under control. As men age, zinc levels naturally decline, which is a major contributing factor to prostate enlargement. By eating pumpkin seeds, you are resupplying your prostate with its most fundamental protective tool. Second is magnesium, which we'll discuss even more with our number one food. Magnesium is nature's great relaxant. It helps to calm smooth muscle tissue, including the powerful detrusor muscle that makes up the wall of your bladder. When this muscle is tense or spasming from a magnesium deficiency, it creates a constant, nagging sense of urgency. The magnesium in pumpkin seeds soothes this muscle, allowing the bladder to fill more comfortably before signaling the brain. So you have a two-pronged attack: zinc for the prostate, magnesium for the bladder. This isn't folklore, it's backed by solid research. A 2015 study in the Journal of Traditional and Complementary Medicine provided pumpkin seed extract to men with BPH. After 12 weeks, this group showed significant improvements in their symptoms, including urinary frequency, incomplete emptying, and, most importantly, nighttime awakenings. Aim for a daily dose. A 1/4 cup serving of raw shelled pumpkin seeds, often called pepitas, is the perfect amount. This small serving delivers a substantial dose of both zinc and magnesium. Crucially, eat them raw or only very lightly toasted. High heat roasting can damage their beneficial oils. Sprinkle them on your morning oatmeal, add them to a salad, or blend them into a smoothie for incredibly easy absorption.
Number 2. The anti-inflammatory cream, avocado. This next food is a superstar at fighting the silent enemy that underlies so many age-related health issues, including sleep disruption, inflammation. Think of low-grade chronic inflammation as a constant, low buzz of irritation throughout your body. You might not feel it as sharp pain, but it can make the lining of your bladder and your prostate gland hypersensitive. During the day, you might ignore it, but in the quiet of the night, that buzz becomes a shout you can't ignore. Avocado is one of nature's most powerful and delicious anti-inflammatory foods. Its power comes from a beautiful pairing of healthy fats and a critical electrolyte, potassium. The primary fat in an avocado is oleic acid, the same heart-healthy monosaturated fat that makes olive oil so famous. Countless studies have confirmed that this type of fat actively lowers the markers of inflammation in our bloodstream. By making avocado a regular part of your diet, you are actively cooling and calming the irritation in your entire urinary tract. But its second component, potassium, is the unsung hero for nighttime peace. Many people are surprised to learn that avocados contain significantly more potassium than bananas. Partner with sodium to manage the fluid balance in your body. If that partnership is out of sync, your body struggles to regulate fluids, leading to more frequent urination. Avocado's rich supply of potassium helps your kidneys do their best work during the day so they don't have to work overtime at night. The scientific consensus here is overwhelming. A 2019 review in the Annals of the New York Academy of Sciences confirmed that diets rich in these nutrients, monosaturated fats, and potassium are directly linked to lower systemic inflammation and better overall metabolic health, both of which are foundational for good sleep. Incorporating this is a pleasure. 1/2 of a medium avocado per day is a perfect serving. Add it to your morning toast. Blend it into a smoothie for a rich, creamy texture, or slice it over your lunch salad. Its healthy fat content also keeps you feeling full and stabilizes blood sugar, preventing those energy spikes and crashes that can also disrupt sleep. Number 1. The Mineral Supercharger, Spinach and Other Leafy Greens. We have finally arrived at the king of minerals for sleep, relaxation, and bladder health. If there is one single nutrient that is non-negotiable for achieving deep, consolidated sleep and a calm urinary system, it is magnesium. I call it the body's master relaxation mineral. And dark leafy greens like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard are among the richest, most accessible sources on the entire planet. The importance of magnesium cannot be overstated. It governs 3 key systems for a peaceful night. Your brain. Magnesium is central to regulating neurotransmitters that promote calm. It helps maintain healthy levels of GABA, a chemical messenger that essentially tells your brain's nerve cells to quiet down, allowing you to switch off and fall asleep. Your muscles. As we discussed, magnesium is essential for muscle relaxation. This is profoundly important for the detrusor muscle of the bladder. A deficiency can lead to spasms and tension, creating that constant, frustrating urge to go. Sufficient magnesium is like a soothing message to your bladder, telling it to relax and be patient. Your nervous system. Magnesium helps regulate the production of stress hormones like cortisol. High cortisol levels at night are a primary reason people wake up and find their minds racing, unable to fall back asleep. A magnesium-rich diet helps keep that stress response in check. Now, listen closely. This is the single most important part of this entire video. This is the mistake that millions of well-intentioned, health-conscious people make every single day. They buy beautiful, fresh spinach, and then they boil it or steam it heavily in water. When you do this, a massive portion of the water-soluble minerals, including the precious magnesium and potassium, leaches out of the leaves and into the cooking water. And then what happens? You pour that water and all of its benefits right down the drain. You are literally throwing away the medicine.
To maximize the sleep benefits of leafy greens, you must either eat them raw or wilt them very lightly. The best way? Make a large spinach salad the foundation of your lunch or dinner. Toss it with extra virgin olive oil. The healthy fat actually helps your body absorb the other vitamins in the greens. The best cooked way? Heat a pan with a little olive or avocado oil. Toss it a huge handful of spinach and stir it for no more than 30 to 60 seconds, just until it begins to wilt. Then, remove it from the heat immediately. This preserves the vast majority of those essential minerals. The science confirms this. The National Institutes of Health officially recognizes magnesium as a vital nutrient for sleep regulation. And a powerful 2012 study in the Journal of Research in Medical Sciences found that magnesium supplementation in older adults led to significant improvements in sleep time, sleep efficiency, and a reduction in nighttime awakenings. Getting it from a whole food like spinach gives you so much more. Putting it all together, your perfect sleep day plan. So how do we weave this all together? It's simpler than you think. It's about supporting your body's rhythms throughout the day, not just at night. Breakfast. Start your day with a bowl of oatmeal or yogurt and sprinkle that 1/4 cup of raw pumpkin seeds on top. You're loading up on zinc and magnesium from the very start. Lunch. Make your main meal a large, vibrant spinach salad. On top, add half a sliced avocado. You are now getting a powerhouse dose of magnesium, anti-inflammatory fats, and potassium in the most absorbable way possible. Late afternoon snack? Enjoy 2 kiwis. This will begin to gently boost your serotonin levels as evening approaches.
before bed ritual. About 90 minutes before sleep, have those 3 or 4 stewed prunes. It's a calming, gentle act that ensures your digestive system is at peace for the night. You see, each food plays its part at the perfect time. This isn't a diet, it's a strategy, a way of working with your body, not against it. Today, we've talked about how simple, affordable foods can help you reclaim your nights from the frustration of broken sleep. It's about taking back control and giving your body the deep, healing rest it has been asking for. I'm not asking you to change everything at once. Just choose one. Pick the one food from this list that spoke to you the most. Commit to trying it consistently for 1 week and simply notice how you feel. That single, small step is the beginning of your journey back to peaceful nights. Please remember, this information provided in this video is for educational purposes only and is not intended as a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your physician or other qualified health provider with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition. Thank you for joining us at Healthy Steps Seniors. If you found this information valuable, please give this video a like to help it reach others and subscribe to our channel for more vital health wisdom. May your nights be quiet and your mornings bright. Take care.